spoon. See where you get that spoon from.
You have spoons like that.
I don't think so.
I've seen those in the store.
It's just a regular spoon.
Just a regular spoon.
It's a slotted spoon, that's all it is. It's a little bit rounder than most,
Back
but
then, called those manufactured their own spoon.
Yeah, the manufacturer knows food.
no, we don't, sorry.
Slotted spoon.
So anyway, I've cut up the avocado into here.
You're not until you're not a cook.
And
She married late.
There's lots of things
Oh.
there.
I love them. Thank you.
She's learning fast.
She's learned, oh, you got married late, huh?
And a cucumber.
Very,
Yeah, her husband need of whole food eating.
Oh,
I like making this with cubed stuff.
Wow.
I don't like it this shredded. But don't ask me why, but you know, when you make raw food, you like to get different textures, different sizes, different everything that you can possibly put in it. And there's hundreds of combinations of vegetables and fruits.
that's a
Wow,
short
you're
knife.
brave.
Yeah, really.
Wow, you're good with that
I
knife.
sharpened this before I came.
No knife
I
goes
can't
that
stand
far.
not sharpening.
There you go. That's the way I like them little.
Yep,
Wow.
Yeah.
Likes it.
especially since we're going to use them in tortillas. You want a
You're
little.
not scared of your fingers.
And the juice is delicious.
Yes.
Cucumber juice.
Cucumber juice is very good for you too.
This helps your pH a lot, the cucumber.
Yes, and cucumber is good for diabetics too because it has an insulin type of substance in it.
Good.
I like that you didn't cut the skin off.
Yeah, I do too.
So,
You washed it though, yeah?
yes, everything's washed before it goes into my fridge. When I bring it home from the grocery store,
Put them
it
in
goes
the
in the
sink.
sink and washed.
What kind of
Yeah.
suds do you use?
First.
Suds?
Salsas.
Salsas?
SAL.
Salsa. You get it from Bed Bath & Beyond?
What kind of what? Salsa?
You can,
Salsa
you can get it
is
at
what
Whole
we use.
Foods
Oh, to
too.
wash, that's right.
Whole Foods, okay.
That's where we got it, and it's only like $6 at Whole Foods, and it's a quart that you get. To me, that was a really good price when you compared it to all the, what do you call those?
Veggie washes.
Veggie washes,
Right.
yeah, those are expensive.
Those are very
For what little you get.
Right.
Oh, that looks like a beautiful tomato. What kind is it?
Beefsteak.
Yeah,
Wow.
beefsteak's my favorite.
Yeah.
I know my maters.
Amen.
Have you ever tried ugly ripe?
Ugly, right?
Yeah.
No, never heard of
They're
it.
big and they're really,
Salsa,
really
call it.
tomato taste in them.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Public
All the other
streamline.
tomatoes are mostly seeds.
Salsa, S-A-L, that's
Yeah.
all I heard. Salsa. Soap, yeah.
Sound. S-A-L.
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 Oh,
That's it?
suds.
Sal.
Sound
Sal.
suds.
Yes.
Suds, okay.
Oh, S-A-L, S-U-D.
Yep.
Yes.
Like salad.
Yeah.
It's made by
That-
Dr. Brunner,
Salsa.
B-R-U-N-N-E-R.
You're very good with that knife.
It's a nice knife.
I think you're
Helps
that's
you
nice.
cut.
Keep those fingers off to the left.
Yeah, right.
Fingers are free
I have
protein.
cut a few fingernails off and.
Yeah, I know, especially talking now, you can really make a mistake moving fast.
That's why I try to cut and not talk at the same
Yeah,
time.
I don't think we should.
Okay, we're going to put in my sprouts. Can I have something for my hands?
They're
now.
now, look, she said they sat this week and they just changed.
Did you
this
sprout
price.
them yourself?
I sprouted these myself. I started on Thursday evening, put them in the cupboard for overnight in water.
Yeah.
And how much water?
Just covered them. I'm going to show you how to do it in a minute.
Okay.
But I put probably about that much in there
Lentils and how much water? That much water.
and that much water.
Okay.
So, I mean, it filled it up. And then after, in the morning, I dumped out all the water and I rinsed them till there was no more suds. They tend to be a little sudsy.
Oh, yeah.
And I rinse them until there's no more suds.
Okay.
And then I turn them upside down like this into a bowl in the
Oh.
cupboard. Now I found out that you want to remember this. If you don't want bitter
Lentils.
sprouts
Sprouts.
of any kind, keep them in the cupboard where it's dark.
Oh,
Somebody told me, oh no, you can just keep them out, but they were so bitter. I'm like, why are these bitter?
yeah.
And it's because they were in the light. You need to keep them in the dark if you don't want them to be bitter. So,
And use purified water instead of the chlorinated water.
Distilled.
Yeah,
water,
distilled.
yeah.
So then you put them back
How
in the
about
jar
Brita?
after you
How
have them in
about
the bowl?
Brita?
You put these into a bowl
Brita?
and then you
Brita?
put them back
no,
in the jar.
this
You
is what
kept
I
them in there.
use.
I just
Okay.
changed
But
the
you
filter
did
on my
in the bowl.
Brita.
See
Takes
this?
the chlorine
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's my sprouter.
Oh, okay, so you kept it.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
understand how it works, but I've got 2 sprouters at home too, they're really big.
Like this?
And they have like, yeah, like
Yeah.
kind of,
Let me put this in something
sieve on
else.
top.
Can you rinse that out? Okay, we got lentils, we got a 1/4 cup sprouted lentils, and these are rehydrated sunflower seeds. I should have brought more of them so you could taste them, but you'll taste them in here. These have been, they're normal sunflowers that I put in water and left to sit overnight. What that does is it takes the outer skin off of sunflowers.
Oh,
Because when you make anything with sunflowers,
Yes.
especially if it's raw, it will turn black
mhm,
if you don't take the skins off.
right.
If you try to make cheese out of it, because we make a seed cheese also out of sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
If you try to make a seed
Not
cheese, it will
ricotta.
turn black. It'll
Right.
look awful.
How do you get the little shells separated from the seed then?
Well,
float to the
first you
top,
soak
right?
it, and then you stir it all up
Right?
and drain it off.
Oh,
Fill
you
it up
drain
again.
them off, they come right off.
Yeah, they
Okay.
come right, they float to the top.
Close to the top.
Strainer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
No?
can't use a strainer, because strainer doesn't work on that.
Okay.
But you can, but if you just
Just
keep,
spoon them.
just keep rinsing them and filling it up with water so that there's about that much water up above your
You can
seeds.
pour
And
them over.
just pour them
Yeah.
off, yeah,
I get
until you
I get you.
have
It's
hardly
like
any
taking
left.
the suds and pouring them off the top.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly,
Put 'em in a
exactly.
strainer.
So I'm gonna put those
No,
in
she
there.
said the strainer didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, the strainer doesn't work very good. Tried that. I've tried everything to try to not do
You
that.
pour it up like you would suds, if
Yeah,
suds were up
just
to
a little
go
bit.
to the top, you just pour them
Just a
out and then put more fresh water in
Okay,
until they're
now
gone.
these
So
are
chickpeas.
lentils.
Okay.
Lentils straight from the store,
Not sprouted.
not sprouted, plain old lentils. Nothing fancy about them. I didn't buy, they're not sprouting lentils, nothing. They're
Doesn't
right
matter
out
if
of
they're
the
green
store.
or red, any kind of lentil?
Yeah, almost any kind of, yeah, any kind of lentil
Okay.
will sprout.
Okay.
And then, put the lid on this,
Okay. This is how you sprout lentils, huh?
and you let them sit
In the cupboard.
in the cupboard. Yes,
In the
it's
dark.
so simple.
In the dark.
It's like having a vegetable garden in your house, in your kitchen.
Can you believe it?
And you can do this with anything. You can do it with wheat, you can do it, this calls for chickpeas. I didn't have chickpeas, so I'm gonna put corn in instead. But you can do it with any seed. Sunflower seeds don't sprout when they're not in the shell, so you can't use those. But what you can do with those is you can make them grow into a bean, like a sunflower sprout, and then you cut the sprouts off. But
So
these-
then
When
what,
they're
you
in the
leave
shell.
them for a day, one day in the cupboard?
Yes, one day, well, overnight.
And
I always
then-
do it overnight.
And then what do you do?
And in the morning, dump off the water, rinse them really good, and then turn them upside down in a bowl.
In a bowl?
Oh, we're back to the bowl again, that's what you
Yes.
said before.
Yes.
Turn upside down
In a bowl. Usually I use a smaller bowl than this, but I'm
with
gonna,
that lid on.
I'm gonna dump this out. It's just like that. You just let it drain like that.
In the cabinet.
In the cabinet,
In the
yeah. I
cabinet.
mean,
After
take
it's
the
rinsed.
water out and
Yeah, of
dump
course,
it
the
away.
water's not there.
But it's
anymore,
gonna be just angled like that.
Like that.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
And then what
fancy.
happens is it starts sprouting.
It'll start, it should start sprouting pretty soon. And then the evening, rinse again and do the same thing.
Okay.
And in the morning, rinse again. If they haven't sprouted yet, keep doing it until they sprout. I rinsed them the first day, and then the second day I forgot, and the third day they were that long. They don't need to be that long.
Okay,
I
okay.
usually get them only when they're about this long.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but you know, if there is a real big problem with food, and you need fresh vegetables, and you don't have any way to get them, if you have seeds of any kind, that maybe barley doesn't also sprout without the husks. If you have almost any seed, you can sprout it, just the way I just showed you. And you will have fresh vegetables. You will have the enzymes, and it increases the B vitamins by 3 or 4. C, it increases it by 3 or 4 times.
That's great.
And so you can't miss with that.
Yeah.
Let me look.
And it has enzymes in it that actually.
It has
know,
enzymes
any
in it,
vegetable
yes. Very, very good for you. And what it does. Sprouting magnifies the nutritional value of the seed. It boosts the B vitamin content. It triples the amount of vitamin A and increases the vitamin C by a factor of 5 to 6 times. Your starches are converted to simple sugars, making sprouts easily digestible, and you can have them fresh all year round.
Starches are what?
Starches are converted into simple sugars.
Is that what we want?
Well, yeah. It means they'll digest really quickly and easily. They won't be a burden on your stomach, which sometimes wheat and seeds are, you know, how they feel in your stomach sometimes. But when you sprout them, it's not nearly as bad. Because you've got the enzymes with the sprouts, you've got the enzymes there helping it to digest. Okay, so next we normally would put chickpeas in here, and chickpeas you do exactly the same way. Don't let chickpeas sprout beyond themselves usually, but you can
Wow.
taste them as they go along and see what, you know, how you like them.
Tasters?
I love corn and everything.
Thank you. Do you feel like corn's a good vegetable though, until you
Yes,
sprout
as
the
long
corn?
as it's raw,
Okay.
it is good.
Okay.
Corn has lecithin in it.
Yeah,
It
as a
doesn't turn
raw?
to sugar.
Pardon?
It doesn't turn to sugar.
No.
It's a yeast and a fungus producer though when it's cooked, isn't it?
Yes, because it's so dead. Yes.
Oh, okay, is that what it is?
Yes, it's just
Okay.
dead once you cook
So
it.
it's when it's raw that it's good for you?
Right, I mean, if
Okay.
you look at the remains, you know, in the toilet
Right.
when you're done,
Mhm.
when you're eating it cooked, you
Right.
got lots left.
Right.
When you eat it raw, you don't.
Okay,
What looks like
that's
we're
good to
doing.
hear. I'm glad to
You
hear
got the
that.
shells and everything in the toilet after you've
Oh,
had a bowel
Well,
movement.
you
oh, I
just-
guess I'm not looking well enough.
Come on.
You're probably too busy, but you can see the remains of it afterwards, but raw you can't.
These are delicious.
Yeah, these are wonderful.
Would you give them?
Mm.
Would you?
Sprouts.
Oh, the sprouts, oh yeah, good.
But which bean are they from? The lentils?
Lentils.
Okay.
I worry about things
Very
going
yummy.
bad
Very
before you
good.
get to use them when
Very
you
good.
sprout
Very
and
sweet.
do this and do that.
Put them in the fridge.
Okay, and they're fine.
They,
They
yeah,
last for how
yeah.
long?
I just, mine last about a week. When I'm done, I just actually put them in the fridge just like this.
I think
the
it's a
lid
little
on and
sprouted than mine are bigger.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You can put them in something else.
Turn it upside down.
There you go.
There you go.
That's easy.
Okay, now we're gonna use chia seeds. Chia seeds are also high in protein.
Okay.
They also have omega-3 oils in them, so they're very good for you.
Debbie, somebody told me that with chia seeds, they absorb, I think, 10 times the weight, or maybe it's 100 times the weight. They're
10
just
times.
incredible amount of water, so that if you take them, they can dehydrate you. If you just take them when they're not hydrated. So you can just take a bunch and then you can just, they suck all the
Yeah,
water out of you.
if you don't add water, yeah. Whenever you
14
take, if you
times.
take
14
chia
times?
seeds dried, you
Where
need
you
to
didn't.
take water with it.
Okay.
That's its
Do you get
claim
pregnant
to
with
fame.
watermelon? I believe
Okay.
that. I believe what you're saying.
So I'm putting this in here. There's lots of water in
Oh,
No. I have some chia seeds, if you want to pass these around, that I have rehydrated, so you can see them.
but you didn't hydrate the ones you put right into the salad.
Because
Then you're not going to.
I want them to be kind of gelatinous and
You do.
hold it together,
Oh, okay.
okay? So I do want them to suck
Oh.
up the moisture in here.
So there's, okay.
They become gelatinous when you
Yes, they
put
do.
water. Yeah.
Right. And the beautiful thing about that is when they do that, they release the water slowly and the vitamins and minerals slowly
Oh, wow.
when they're in your stomach.
Is that why it's better to take chia gel? Is that
Yes.
why- Okay.
And, well, I put chia in my sweet things so that it releases the sugar slowly,
Oh.
too.
Oh, it helps
Chia
because of the
seeds.
protein.
Yeah.
Of course.
The
Yeah, whenever
protein,
you have
and
protein, there's sugar.
plus it holds on to the molecules,
Uh-huh.
especially when they get wet, and they won't release as quickly into your blood system.
So it takes time.
It takes
Slows the
time.
It's a time
Slows
release,
the
yeah.
absorption down, so you won't have
It
the
is
spike
protein.
in sugar.
There's protein in the chia seeds. Yeah.
So,
Most people know the chia seeds as from the chia pet.
Yes, yes.
That's not really it though, is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes,
Same
Absolutely.
seeds.
Same
Oh
one.
my
They're the
god.
same ones.
It grows or something?
Nobody knew that they were good for you to eat.
These seeds will sprout.
Yes, they will.
Is that what you'd rather?